Hey, y'all. Drop some unicorns in the chat if you could hear me. Drop some unicorns in the chat for your girl Tay if you can hear me. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, Terry. Let me put that on the screen real quick. hmm You know, StreamYard got something going on with them. I'm on from my phone, so I don't know what they got going on with these comments. But hey, everybody. I guess whoever ain't in here right now gonna have to catch the replay. But you know, Tay came to do what she do, baby. Listen, y'all. Do you see what is going on the internet? Do y'all see what is going on? Oh, I see y'all popping in. I see them unicorns. Hey, Terry. Hey, Beverly. Hey, Latte Eminem. You're my moderator. Moderator. Yes. Hey, Miss Lasanda. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Listen, come in, take your shoes off, get comfortable. You know how we do. We gonna sip a little bit of tea. We gonna have some good old laughs, baby. But we gonna talk about it. Definitely talk about it. So I hope y'all here to talk about it, baby. Because the streets is buzzing. It's buzzing a lot. And we gonna talk on some topics that is buzzing about. Well, first and foremost, they say Bree gone broke. They said she broke. They said she broke and she gonna be running from the repo. That's what they said. That's what the people said. I mean, I kind of said it too. I ain't gonna be fake about it. I'm like, oh shit, we turning things in. We got return policies on things. I thought we was big pimping because when you spending the money that you spending on a nigga, and you renting a car, no, like literally, you're not even renting half of the vehicle. You just renting the factors of the name itself of the vehicle. That's like if we was to go to one of these rent to car motherfucking places and we just kept our car for a long length of time and we was just paying for that length of time. That's all sis did, but we got a couple of topics. Yes, I'm crying at your caption earlier, rent to daddy. Yes, we got a whole commercial out here in the streets because you know, after divorce, right? After divorce, you need a real father replacement. If you need a real father replacement after divorce, you call 1-800 rent to daddy, right? And in your package, you will get, right? He throws Bibles, right? Occasionally shops at Temu, right? And we'll also throw shots at the baby daddy, your ex-husband, here and there from time to time. You understand? Just don't sit him in the sun. Otherwise, the jury is going to melt. It's going to melt. Hey, love Mel. Hey, beautiful. How you doing this afternoon? Yes, because listen, we outside, y'all. We outside. We got rent to daddies and repos. Okay, I think we are on season what, 4 at this point? Episode what, 6 or 7 into the spring? Yes, and the things is a thing. And then listen, at least if you're gonna get wigs off a brand deal, make sure they send you wigs that you like. You know, when you at a certain stature, you have priority. You sitting here got to hide the wig with a cat. You got to hide a cat with a cat with a cat. And now that's because you just have to grab one cent. Anything to make them ends meet. You sat there and brung this broke ass nigga from Staten Island into your household, not help with your household, but stealing your kids' Capri Sun fucking juices, right? And now you got to turn in BMWs and let them looses. And they was talking about Robert shit because he downsized and made smarter decisions. Okay, when your money change, things change. When your money change, things change. Let me, can I say karma is on deck? On her neck, on her neck. And it's kind of pitiful. It's kind of pitiful because I'm going to just be honest. To look in somebody's face and see the look of embarrassment and defeat, we don't even see the old giggly Brie when she thought that the things that she was putting out in the street for somebody else was funny, honey. It was funny. Now your 3 million followers is over there listening to somebody with a half a tongue and no hair over their ear. Talk about your ex-husband for year to year to year to year. Now we talking about you, but you doing different stuff on the dumb move. You still on the dumb move. When you said in that video, this was one of the dumbest decisions I made. And then I had to put Jarnell picture next to it. Nope, 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 nope. I got another decision that you made was dumb. This was one. He was definitely one, hun. Hey, hey, son. How you doing, cousin? Half a tongue is running from you. You got a half a tongue on the run, on the loose. And the funny part, she be thinking that she really talking shit, and nobody can understand it. Yeah, because when what the fuck is a non? What? She gonna have to argue in Braille. At this point, she's going to have to argue in Braille. But listen, if I see her anywhere around Mika, I'll definitely let you know. Because you know the YouTube streets, them shits is flaming right now. We got Repo, Brenda Daddy, half a tongue, no hair over ears. We got circles, squares, and triangles. We're dealing with a it's a fight over here. It's a fight over there. It's a fight going on everywhere. And Tay is right here to tell y'all all about it. He is going live tonight. It's going to be good, y'all. Yes. And you know I'm going to be in the building with my ashtray and my legs crossed like this. What Mika said, y'all? Big tongue. She said, fuck you, bitch. She said, fuck you, bitch. She said, what's up? What's up? What's up? She told you, her cousin, you want to be talking about everything else except for what she asked you. And that's to shut the fuck up. So until you shut the fuck up, Mika's not going to shut the fuck up. And we're going to continue to engage and be entertained like, ooh, you heard what she said? And I'm gonna put it in my video in case she act like she missed it, Mika. In case she act like she missed it, you know, being that they watch all of us anyway. I'll make sure that the message gets to her. I'll put it in my video maybe like once or twice and see what happens next. Nah, I am weak. It ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. Talk about it. Because they was talking down on Robert. They was talking big down. But it's crazy because even talking big down on him, he's still handling his responsibility, friend. He got a roof over his head. He's taking care of his children. He still come out here every day and make sure that he gives some content, baby, no matter what the fuck y'all say, because it don't bother him any fucking way. But the fact that y'all put y'all mouth on somebody and your homegirl over there, she needs a life preserver at this point in time. She needs a life preserver because she went and got some old bum ass nigga from Staten Island, right? To try to put in the shoes of a real man, right? And you can't do that. You can't replace a man with a child. A man-child is not a thing, right? That's a disappointment, right? And when you came out here and you tried to put your husband out here as a disappointment, you wound up being disappointed. Now, all them same people that's over there promoting negativity, where are they? Still talking about the ex-husband, a person that ain't even with her ass no more. And that's the thing that kills me. He's no longer with Brie, but everything is Robert Ford. You know what I know is not his fault? All them badass shakes I seen on that live. Listen, I'm gonna talk about that shit for a week. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because every time I watch one of Amber Lives, it just brings it back to the surface, like the nerve of people that is talking about people that don't have the position to talk about fucking people. I mean, I be confused with the shits and the shits. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Kathy B. Listen, I appreciate you, baby. I definitely appreciate you. Listen, come on over here and get on this couch. We got some shit to talk about because I know, right? All the people that came out here, right, and tried to shit on that man. You know, my homeboy Robert. That's my homeboy and shit. Yeah, I feel like we grew up together and we didn't, even though I'm a little older. But at the end of the day, I like the way that he handles himself, baby, because the best way to bother people is be unbothered. And I know he really be sitting in his house. cracking the fuck up at these people because you can't help do nothing but laugh. Because if you took the thing serious, right? Mm-hmm. Robert LaTrue Hampton is unbothered. Talk about it, Auntie. Very much so. Very much so. But when you come out here and you put things into the air, you will reap and sow. You will definitely reap what you sow. And you got to remember what they don't realize. He's going to come out of whatever that was that, he was in at that point in time. You have to go to your next chapter and you have to make sure that your last chapter is fully closed. This man was going to court. Okay, he spent a lot of fucking money to get out there. So when a person pay to get rid of your ass, that listen, listen. We ain't gonna act like we don't live in the world that we live in, right? Most people, even when married, I ain't gonna say niggas don't get a divorce, right? Because they do, right? And a lot of the times, even when married, people be like, you know what, fuck that, that shit is expensive. You go your way, I go mine, it is what it is, right? But at the end of the day, he paid for that shit within the first 90 days. He said, I don't give a fuck what I ain't got. I know what I do got, and that goddamn lawyer fees. I got money for lawyer fees, and I got money to make sure that my child get to come and visit me. That's all the fuck I need. Anything else is the extra. That's what they don't realize. Robert is so yes, cousin. I know it. I know it. I'm not going to sit here and come on the internet and got to prove something to people that I don't know any fucking way. Just know that behind the closed doors, I'm going to handle myself legally because that way I ain't got to say shit. The person that put the paper in order is the person that's going to control it. If you fuck up, we go into court. If you don't do what you're supposed to do, we go into court. I'm not arguing with you. All right? The only thing that we have in common at this point is my child. But what's fucked up is the shit that she left out here. Listen, I'm going to go back to it. You got a chick that's mad that she never got the dick, and that's the half a tongue over there, right? You have to listen to her, right? And this is why the live still seems extra long when you do, because I ain't gonna fucking lie. When motherfuckers say, do you listen to them? Yep, yes, the fuck I do, because you always supposed to stay 2 steps ahead. I don't know what the fuck y'all be. Well, no, I'm going. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna be in the fucking bushes. Yes, I am. I'm gonna have splinters in my elbows over here. I'm like, wait a minute. But in her life is draining. Because by the time you figure out half the shit that she done had to say, you tired. It ain't even interesting anymore. Like, wait a minute, talk about you. Throw some paintballs. Cause Robler sitting over there. What type of cousin relationship is that? Bitch, obviously it one that you ain't got, cause Mika said what she said. And if you need for Tay to repeat it, I can repeat it for you. All right, but don't argue with people when you don't have the proper vowels to be able to speak. You gonna need some R's, some S's, some P's. Sometimes you know why. We gonna need some of those A, E, I, those, and some U's, But I just like to sit back and actually observe the factors of what you put out here for somebody else will definitely become what you get for yourself. Because after a while, I'm just going to be honest. You're not going to keep just coming with the same shit and thinking that you're going to get the same outcome. Okay? And for the life of me, I don't understand why people can't understand that people in places and things was lying. So, right? I guess people gonna make their last of the month revenue by talking about who they always talk about. Okay, so if nobody else is keeping him relevant, y'all definitely do. Y'all talk about it on the other side of the fence, but I don't see Robert out here doing no dumb shit. Y'all just find dumb shit to try to pick. If we being honest, if we being honest. And I feel like at any point in time, any one of y'all would be able to be in this man's space. Y'all would be on the fucking chase with Case. Each one of those bad body bitches that was in that room that we could not identify, okay, would be on the first thing fucking smoking. If he was to give them him, I don't even know what the fuck to call it, y'all. I don't even know what the fuck to him, them, they, those people access. You see, one was willing to pay $1,000 for access, right? But bitch, you matched with a chrome car. You was in a Walmart parking lot with a chrome dress on to match a chrome car with a cream spot. He said, drop it low, that bitch starts creaming on herself. No, like this saga has really made me laugh. Like when people mention my name, I just be laughing, baby, because it's called entertainment, and this is fully entertainment purposes only. Are you entertained? Anytime a person that have a half a tongue and can't speak none can get a platform and have these old bitches and be running it, that's a talent. Listen, we gotta give flowers where flowers is due. Okay, to be able to argue with your tongue tied at all points in time is crazy. It's crazy. Wait. Yeah, chrome dress. Yes, cousin. Mm-hmm. She had on a chrome dress to match his Tesla. She couldn't even make it to the front yard. And I just found out through your lie that he was living right around the corner. Bitch, he rather meet you in Walmart. He knew by the look in your bubble eye. He knew your ass was crazy. He said, 15 minutes is what it will be. That's all she getting. Once that cash was on hand, child. Child, talk about you was helping a per charity. Bitch, if you ain't put towards the charity to get your eyes and tongue fixed, we don't believe you. And the money you did spend to get a BBL turned into a BBG. So now we really fucked up, honey. What part is the part in? Because you fucking with somebody that got documented everything that they have came to the internet and said. There's proof of it. There's no proof of the things that other people do. It's sponsored through other people's lives. How people getting crazy? Yeah, because I remember when I was on Love and Hip Hop, was you an extra in the crowd or on the stage? Because I don't remember shit about your name. There's only one LaTruth on the internet. Except for you funny looking motherfuckers that name yourself after him trying to be fucking funny. But the second that little leg would decide to go on one of y'all big ass tunnels, ooh, 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 what? Just because people don't respond, don't mean that they ain't got that shit. They don't mean they ain't got that shit. People just don't be worth it. It's full entertainment. If I can still get paid off of making y'all the fuck mad, why not? Why not? And the people that support me can take in this positivity. And it is what it is. And it is what it's going to be. Yes, let's go down in the comments because I want to see what y'all got to say because y'all be fine. Yes. For real. You can't say, oh, because I seen the light. No, we seen the white on your damn dress after you met him in that fucking parking lot. And then you're going to have the nerve to ask him. You're going to have the nerve to ask him why you ain't tell me about the stain. Bitch, what? Why I didn't tell? We ain't close like that. To me now, that just lets me know that you's a crazy ass fucking fan. And see, there's a difference between a supporter and a fan. See, because a fan could be fanned the fuck out and then start doing shit. You see the clout chasing? Uh-huh. The clout chasing is amazing. But hey, Auntie Pimo. Hey, Soulful Me. Hey, the discussion boy. Hey, Nina. Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, Sha. God is carefully positioning. Say that, Auntie. Say it. And he's positioning us to be able to watch it. And we all gonna be able to go, they're all gonna laugh at you. Because anything, you know how they say, um, anything that you think you put in for me shall fail. Because God got me blessed and I'm gonna do well. At the end of the day, what's for you is always going to be for you. It's never going to be the other way around. That shit that they got spiraling around on the internet, even down to the thick tongue shit, that's not for him. And that's not what's going to be of his next chapter. But I bet you when he go places, right? I bet you when he go places, his name speaks for him as a person because he's done what he said he's done. It has proof of it. Only thing y'all got that y'all can say y'all done is talk about him, friend. That's about it. Mm-hmm. With no proof though. With no proof. Hey, Rosalind. I don't like that. And then they got somebody over here with fucking repos and renter daddies failing on an everyday basis doing dumb shit. And me personally, it's not what you do, is what you get. And karma will definitely be your best friend. They fuck with this nigga. Let's be honest. Everything to try to pipe him up to make him into something that he's not. We talking about the moose, right? While trying to destroy one man's everything, his home, his children, his finances, his career. Like at the end of the day, and why would you have that type of malice in your heart for somebody that you don't know? Don't get me wrong. We talk about BRIANA on the everyday basis, but it's content that she's putting out on the everyday basis for us to still have something to report on those facts and those cases. But I, as a person, me as a person, I'm never trying to take food out somebody's mouth because they come up here and they try to act like they care about the kids, about the kids, about the kids. But no, they not giving no positive intake, output when it comes about the kids. But then they're willing to put one of the parents that still has to take care of kids in a position to fuck with their finances. But then you got a person that had finances and wasn't taking care of no kids with no finances, but was spending 90. Well, let's do the math of which we know. There was the $10,000 ring scene. It was the 30K necklace. And we're not going to talk about the party when she first met him because, see, that was the second round of jury. Okay? We ain't going to talk about the billboards that, all the repeated shit that she did when she was with her ex-husband, to build the ex-husband shit. But anyway, right? Now you got this person that wasn't spending their money on home, family, or anything. They were spending it on fucking ding ding. And now they got the repo man, or they got to give back shit. And they got this bozo clown out here talking about he been around for 6 years. Where? Nobody knows you. Robert is the motherfucking daddy. If it wasn't only DNA that proved you was who you was, action sure wouldn't do it. This man was on the news with your son as his parent. Who looked dumb? Who the fuck looked dumb? You trying to tag him and shit. You trying to come at him with smart shit, right? When you try to throw shots and you the person that gets shot. How does that make sense? Okay, because the world's seen it. It's not like this is something that was just, how back in the days they be like, what happened in this household stays in this household. No, that household was all over the goddamn world, and the world seen him with your boy, and you was not there with your boy, and your girl. And where was you at? Where was you at? Every picture that you've posted with these kids look like a fucking mugshot that you added yourself in. It doesn't seem like daddy entertainment. It doesn't seem like daddy entertainment. And even down to the fact of Robert getting temporary custody of his child to bring her into a household that destroyed every fucking thing. But that's neither here nor there right there. Right? To blend her in with his current family, friend. We don't see you come up here to no school events. We don't see you engaging with them with your other kids and your wife, friend. There's none of it. And at the end of the day, for you to try to sit there and go on the internet, if you want to build your page, just say you want to build your page like everybody else. Because we don't believe you. We don't fucking believe you. And we wish you rejects would actually beat it. It's only 117 likes, y'all. Hit the like button. That's right. Tell them. Hit that goddamn like button. Punch that shit up. Bing, 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 bing. Hit that like button. Why is y'all playing with your girl tag? Make sure you share too, so we can tell a friend to tell a friend that these punk ass bitches done lost their motherfucking mind. Okay? Anytime they came on this line and they tried to dare a man that got proof of everything that he is and am, and then y'all out here on the bozo fucking what is this? They say Robert is broke, but then they say he paying us. Which one is it? Because if it's 51 content creators, right? What is our pay? We that like we that cheap? Like, what is our rate? What is our going rate? What is the going rate for the goddamn content creators? Like, because if he's broke and he's paying for content creators and all this other stuff, because what I see his money to go to is his baby. I see when he got his baby, he makes sure he's engaging. I don't give a fuck if it's on camera. He still got to pay for the things that he's doing with her. That shit don't come free. That's why we don't see none of y'all bum ass bitches doing it with y'all babies. Y'all sitting at home worrying about what he doing and what he not doing. But what the fuck have you done? A bitch is so much of a bum. She talking about she had the school, she homeschooled her daughter. That's fucking neglect. Okay? And it's a crime. How the fuck you homeschooling somebody and you can't even fucking speak? How? People gonna have to make it make sense. If you was to tell somebody about this shit that didn't know about this shit, they would be looking at you like you was losing your rabbit ass mind. Like, wait a minute. It's a lady with a half a tongue that homeschools her, and then she say for lunch she goes to Lululemon. That's dumb as fuck. What's smart about that? I'm confused. What's smart about that? Instead of her motherfucking ass eating and getting back to her work, because it should be a productive schedule when you have schooling going on. That's why it's better when you send kids into a fucking building, so that way they schedule and your schedule don't seem like it's the same schedule, because you got her home like she your friend. You need friends that motherfucking bad. You done took your daughter out of the fuck school and got her home, abusing her with that half a fucking tongue, sucking on bananas for a living, and you want to talk about motherfucking Robert. You got to be shitting me. Remember, Tay, stay out the mess. This is all content. This is all content. Right. What are we talking about here? What do they be talking about here? Like, but I'm like, even if you go back, they say, oh, we've been talking about the same shit for 2 years. No, because there's new players. There's new players. Okay. And the new players, it seems to me that the new players see the same shit that a lot of the old players seen, right? And now we get to sit back and see them call y'all on the same shit, and we didn't have to even say nothing. And they get it. They get it. Because we just being honest, right? There's a lot of man hating ass, I don't even know what to call them. Circle, triangle, squares over there, right? And being that BRIANA has a TPO, she can't talk about Robert if she wants to. No, she can't. So those followers that she gained bashing him, they got bored. And now they going over there to listen to people with no hair over the ears and a person with a half a tongue, right? So they have to send their funds somewhere. So now the funny part is, right? The funny part is, right? To see people actually hate a man, they be acting like they actually went to elementary, junior high school, college, and everything with this man. And the funny part, he's never put anything out on the internet that was negative to make them believe that, or to give them any reason to believe the things that they believe, right? The content that we put out, we're just the messages, messaging, right? We actually see this person doing these things right before our fucking eyes. We just screen record. If that's the case, right? My point is, why y'all ain't never get the screen record Robert doing no dumb shit? Y'all want to be recording him eating. You wasting space in your phone watching a man eat. What? Told y'all that we was gonna be in trouble this week. I told y'all these bitches was gonna come back from their lagoon, cocoon, or wherever the fuck they was at. And Robert had Pretty Bree licking his fucking cheek, and he had me out here fucking drinking. He had me drinking, y'all, because I was in my house like we had on the Jodeci Timbs. Come and talk to me, and cousin Mika was outside too. Oh, it was a double whammy because we out here playing chess, not checkers, okay? We out here playing chess, not checkers. And you can't fuck with that man when it comes to this content shit. Okay? He does it and he do it. He fuck with y'all when he want to. See, that's a privilege, right? Because see, the blessing of having control over yourself and not being controlled by anybody else, right? You move on your own timing. And when you know your timing is the timing, people gotta wait for you to move in order for them to be able to move. And you pick and choose the moves that you choose to make. And then you be finding it hilarious. And I be laughing with you. Listen, if blood ain't make you no closer, we family out this bitch. We related. We related. Cause that's definitely some shit I would do. I don't talk. I listen. Y'all don't talk to me. Y'all talk about me. There's a difference. Cause I don't respond to the fuck none of you. And y'all talk about me till y'all go blue in the fucking face. And it's entertainment purposes only, baby. Where's all of this proof? Where's all of this proof? That's right, Nina. Hey, DM. Hey, Miss Sexy Ray. I ain't see you down there, baby. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You gonna have to make this make sense. How you got somebody that's spending 30K, and that's just one number we gonna use, right? Doing what they doing over here, and we don't see nothing going to nothing responsible, right? Nothing that they said that they was gonna do, they did. Where's the boutique? Where's the book and everything else that they were supposed to bring to their supporters, other than the factors of drama, right? These motherfuckers get mad because even outside of everything else that they say, Robert still remains to be great. Nigga, at the end of the day, I may bend, but I will never fucking break. Let's talk about it. The book, I did it. The rapping, I did it. Before motherfucking this to be here, to be there, to be nowhere ass niggas came on the scene, I already done did all of that. And got millions of views on my own shit. From my own shit, with my own shit. The difference is when I was getting my money, I was spending it with people that I thought was family and was going to be a part of me, right? Then I had to use that same money to get people to fuck away from me. And in the meantime, in between time, every L is not a loss. Some shit is a lesson. Because if some things don't happen, you'll never move to your next chapter. And we are actually watching a person's journey. And the reason why I say it's a journey is because so many people attach themselves to this situation for so many different reasons, so many different traumas, so many different things that they got going on within themselves. Something within this situation reminds people, person, or things of something that they could relate to in their own life. If Some people watch Robert because he's positive. They can relate to the positivity. If they related to this situation because of the DV and they had a son, a brother, uncle, daddy, whatever the fuck, a man that played any part or is a part of your life, you wouldn't want them in this situation. They attach themselves to that. Some women attach themselves to this situation because they were DV victims themselves. Okay. Some people attach themselves because, like I said, how Robert is positive. Some people like the negative shit that another person brings to the table about themselves. You're going to have people that feed in and feed off of a situation for different reasons. And we've seen multiple different people and different reasons play out throughout the factors of this situation. And it's the raw truth. Shit like this actually happens during divorce. I mean, a lot of the times the social media don't play a part, but families truly get destroyed when families separate. You never know how things is going to go once you don't want to be in that situation no more. And for us to be able to visualize and get a view into other people's lives, some people take it as a joke, but this shit really is not funny at all. When you had a man that could have possibly lost his fucking life. And I mean, personally and figuratively speaking, there's nothing funny about a person getting angry to the point that they are willing to take somebody's life or jeopardize somebody's life. We see situations happen every day. Every day. Listen, let me just tell you what's crazy, right, Nina? I was saying free Robert up into the other day, right? And I switched it to Robert is free because he no longer has to keep himself attached to the things that used to be. You could be mad at me because I'm not there no more, but I'm happy and proud of myself that I'm no longer there because now, regardless to what you have to say about me over there, I'm safe over here. I'm free from what used to be. Now I have my life and I can live it to the point that makes me happy. I don't have to live for other people. That's being free. So now at this point in time, Robert is free. And that's why everybody is mad, baby. Because just at the end of the day, when a person thought that they was going to be in routine and things was going to continue to go the same way, they got disappointed. And nobody likes rejection. And once people had to see or people seen this girl get rejected to the world, they felt like they was being rejected as well. And that's why they still on a clock, I guess, on the attack. But at the end of the day, that's still never going to bring him back. It's never going to put him in a position where another person will ever have access to him the way that they once did. And that don't only make that person angry because karma is real. And what you do will be what you get. The nigga that you tried to create Robert to be is the nigga that you actually got. And everybody get to watch that too. And it's not things that's alleged on this end. At least when they talk about Robert, they have to say allegedly, baby. When we talking about a person, it's in writing. It's in video. It's in proof of the proofing. Robert is free of all of the bullshit, baby. What y'all don't realize, if he decided to turn his camera off, he wouldn't have to deal with one of you circle, triangle, squares another day in his motherfucking life. Because this man still has a real life, and y'all know him on the internet, but people know him in real life. He didn't just get here. He's been here. When a person name ring bells, they've done well. Okay? Look how many people that came up underneath him and started to do something that a person created. Robert was doing that skit shit before anybody was doing it. Okay? This man was working a job and was able to quit because of his consistent business ethic. Where did a person change throughout the game? But we seen another person switch throughout the game. We seen them get help into the game by another person and then try to switch on that same person like as if they was the better breed. But if a person was doing all they was doing before and they said that they was the reason that a person was making the money that they was making, why they not doing the same thing? We creating. Fucking niggas is not creating. Fucking niggas is not creating. It don't take no talent to lay on your fucking back. The best you could do to get back at a nigga when you leave a relationship is have babies. That hurt him. That hurt the fuck you. That did all that did was show people who they knew that you was already are. You put the motherfucking stamp on the letter. Okay? Robert got his own place. If he was the hoe that you was saying he was in a relationship, where the hoes at? He get his daughter 2 times out the fucking month. Okay? His dick is with him every day. Okay? His place is with him every day. Okay? He entertains. All right? Even the person that y'all feel he entertains, y'all try to disrespect. Nigga, I'm never gonna go for the same thing that I just got out of a relationship with. If a young bitch bring me that much problems, no. Maybe I need to actually fuck with somebody my age. Okay? If that bitch feel y'all, sorry, Miss Season, I ain't mean to call you a bitch. Oh shit, we on the same side of things. But you know in the hood, it be like, nah, cause bitch, but no disrespect. But if her fingers is wrinkled, that's because a bitch be cooking and doing the thing that doing the things that it takes for a housemaker to make. She not out here trying to appease the people. Okay? Let's just be real. It's not what you do. It's always how you do it. And if I didn't like that about this person, why would I go and put myself right back in a situation like that with another person? No, I need somebody around me that's a boss and thinking about boss like things. I don't need nobody that's thinking about getting back at their ex and trying to have motherfucking babies and letting niggas in the crib to drink all the Capri Suns and ain't playing with the kid. Like, come on, no, we're not doing that. If we keep it real, let's keep it real. And I don't give a fuck how old the person is. Age does not make you mature. Age is just a fucking number. People don't use that in just sex. It has to be used in text. Age don't make you fucking smart. Because otherwise you wouldn't have all them AARP as old ladies over there. Listen to a lady that should be practicing Braille. And I know I know Braille is for the blind people, right? Not for the deaf people, right? But people shouldn't have to actually see that shit play out, hear it play out. Like, if you actually want, you should just rub the dots. Like, what the hell? Thank you, I'm chosen. I appreciate you, baby. Thanks for always supporting me. Listen, so we get to sit back and like, this shit is like better than the stories. Okay? This shit is better than, this is TV. This shit is TV. You get a new character every week. Okay, you got some people come and leave and come back for the season finale. You got some people that leave and come back and they coming back with receipts about shit that happened and how they felt. This shit is more than interesting. Okay. The only thing that I wasn't interested in was the fact of them putting a man's life in danger. That's not funny. But far as a TV show, shit, where's the popcorn? Where's the popcorn? Okay, because I'm fully tuned in. I'm fully tuned in. Oh, bars, right? Listen, I be rhyming and don't even be meaning it. That's how real shit get. Dead serious. At the end of the day, these people be trying to play dirty. If you saying a person is already dirty, why you got to put dirt on them? I mean, y'all trying to take somebody clean and make them dirty. When you got somebody that you defending doing nothing but dirt. Hello. Like, what? They be really playing with us like we ain't got great common sense. That's what they be doing. Hey, beautiful. I hope that you're having an awesome source day. I really appreciate y'all when y'all come through to visit tech. I really do appreciate y'all because we family. We be coming and we be shooting the shit. Okay? But it be real facts though. Tell me where I said something wrong at. And that's where they be mad because they'll decide to argue back and forth with each other. I'll let my work speak for me. And anything that Tay put out here in these YouTube streets is facts, baby. You could be mad at the facts, but it's still the facts. That's why they say people don't like the truth, but that don't change it. The truth is still going to be the truth. And that's why the truth still come through the way that he do, baby, because he ain't got to live a lot. He gets to live his truth because that's what he speaks. So that's what it be. When people got to come up here and clean themselves up to the street, you wasn't living right, baby. Let me get my charger because I don't want my phone to die on y'all. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to have a commercial break. In the meantime, if you didn't hit the like button when you came in, please use this time to do that, friend. Let me go find the charger. I think I got one, y'all. I think I got one, y'all. It's easy to support somebody that you let me plug this in before I continue to talk my shit. There we go. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. No, it's easy to support somebody that you know what they saying and bringing to the forefront is the truth. I don't mind supporting the truth. That doesn't make me like I said, there's a difference between a fan and a supporter. Listen, a fan could turn out to be like Wacko Yakko and fucking Dot Odie, okay? A supporter is somebody that's going to stand behind, excuse me, and support you to push you forward. For example, right? A supporter is somebody that's gonna want the best for you, right? You ain't gotta be perfect because nobody out here is perfect. Do you understand? Show me one perfect motherfucker. Show me. Show me. Okay? There's not no perfect body. Ain't nobody perfect, honey. At all. But when you don't have to go behind and check what a person said because they known for lying, it makes the job a lot easier to bring to the forefront. Because I don't give a fuck what a person say about him. The proof is not proven. But when it comes down to the factors of another person's lies, when I could clearly bring up proof to dissect them, there's a difference. There's a big difference. I was stupid like her and called the company and cursed them out, but I didn't know anything. But once my little smart told me about right. No, for real. It's like it's crazy. And this fact is it doesn't matter if or what LaTruth is doing. They're going to try to downplay it by anything of the sort. I'm gonna make an example of what Tay got ADHD. I got another example that I was going to, but this example I'm going to make to you. It doesn't matter if a person is doing anything good or bad, they're going to talk about it, period, right? You see how this Sunday just passed and Brianna was doing Moski here? Do you see how all of the content creators gave a person they flowers like shit? Fuck that. Even the ones that don't talk about the factors of anything that surrounds the kid gave a person the factors of having a reset day, taking a break. Because if you look in the girl face from all the lies that she told, now having to come out here and live this embarrassment, her face is looking defeated. She looking defeated. But like I said, when people support you and care about you, that's the example I was going into. There we go. Y'all know I smoked weights. Right. I have put some information out here, good information. And somebody that cares about me hit me in my inbox like, Tay, just be careful because you know everybody don't want the best for you. Some people just be mad that you are you. So just be careful. You understand what I'm saying? And when I tell you, I actually appreciated that fucking message. And I'm gonna tell you why. One hand washes the other, and both hands wash the face. But actions speak a lot louder than words. Okay. And for a person to be concerned about my well-being, and then it's so bad because in this saga, you can't really give people advice without getting cursed the fuck out, right? So when a person is telling you something for the good and they have to end it off with, not being in your business or nothing, or not trying to tell you what to do. No, caring about a person is what you're supposed to do. And if you feel like something may put them in a certain type of harm way, or something that attached to them may be destroyed in any type of way, if you could speak on it to stop it, why not do your due diligence? That is a good thing. I was very much appreciative. And I definitely let her know, listen, you are awesome as shit. Not little awesome, big awesome. And not only are you awesome, you absolutely right. Okay? And that's the way it's supposed to be. Nobody wants a yes man attached to them. And just because I'm a supporter does not mean I'm a yes man. I support the positivity in the things that a person do. I do not support the lies that was put on a person publicly. Okay? And now they have to live that shit out on the daily, even though they've never been proven to be guilty and only shown for innocent, right? Right? But because I support a person, that don't mean that you say a person is perfect. But if what y'all say about a person is true, where's the proof? Robert is a hoe. She said that she couldn't trust him. She was going through his phones and doing all these different type of things because he had a problem keeping his ding ding to himself, right? He has his own place, only get his daughter twice out the month. Why he ain't, are we fucking or what? He wouldn't bring a person that he was far as dating. He brings to the scene a person with class, baby. He don't got women in and out of his fucking life. The only women, unfortunately, that seem to have been in and out of his life throughout this year has been his children, and that's through the fucking accounts of their mothers. Shit. If the oldest one is in and out of his life, is from the fucking shit that's being poured into. If the youngest one is running in and out of it because he had to go to court to fight for her. Now a person can't take the choice or have the option to say when he can and when he cannot. It's documented that he the fuck is. Give me my fucking kid, right? But if it was up to her when she was being kept away, that wasn't her choice, baby. So the only way the women that he cared about that was kept out his life, that was in and out of his life, was the ones that he actually wanted to be there that was being kept away by their mothers. Okay? Okay. So I'm confused. Okay? People say that they got so many things that's going, or that I wish that you could see a lot more men stand up the way that this man do, because regardless to what is against him, he still shine the fuck through. I'm still gonna come up here and laugh with my daughter. I'm still gonna come up here and show these teeth that y'all motherfucking hate. At the end of the day, what you don't make, you can't break. And they be trying. They be trying. And it doesn't matter because that's the audience that BRIANA built through the factors of this divorce. She had them people thinking that she was the one that was divorcing him, even though she got served on live being divorced, friend. Then didn't want to sign the papers, then wanted to keep a person name. Why would you want to, if a person that was beating the shit out of me asked me for their motherfucking name back, I would give that shit back gladly. What's the argument? All right, it would be on some Tina Turner shit. Fuck that. You can have this shit, Ike. All right? All right? Here, Ike, take the fucking name. But for a person to do everything that they can to hold on to a situation, it just went against everything that they said. And it showed Robert for the good dude that he actually is. I don't give a fuck what narrative is created. So when you got bitches with a half a tongue over there trying to drag somebody for fun, it don't get you nowhere, hun. You're going to be stagnated just like the bitch with the leak. Okay? I know she lost a veneer this weekend. All right? One man missing, one man being licked, and you getting your car repoed and shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Y'all better go and buy some books she not selling no more. That's what y'all better do. Y'all talk about Robert rent got to be paid. Yeah, people go through things. We all living in a real fucking world. Robert not coming to the internet like he motherfucking rich. He ain't coming. He told y'all, listen, I made some dumb motherfucking decisions. I was getting checks on top of checks, and I thought I was lit and shit. But the difference is he wasn't spending his money on one. He was spending his money on many because he had a family, right? So he made sure that if you see him, you see them. You see them, you see him. All of that shit that they try to put on him, we don't know about that, friend. Like on the news, we ain't see the Pillsbury Doughboy. The Pillsbury Doughboy was not on the motherfucking news with BRIANA with the kid. So I don't know who daddy he is. I don't know. But there is a difference between a father and a daddy in some cases, because a father can be somebody that just is the person that created you, and a daddy can actually be the person that is there. And being that Robert is the person that was there, that's the reason that they was calling him daddy without a care. Because if you was daddy, you allowed your kids to call another man daddy. That's not like your baby mama. I mean, your baby mama and the kids was calling him daddy at the same fucking time. I'm confused because I don't give a fuck who my baby mother moved on to. That's just her new dude. Do you understand? That's why they got the stepdaddy situation. That doesn't change the factors of the daddy. But for your kids to actually be calling the next man daddy and that's crazy. You ain't have nothing to say about that. We ain't see you writing no statuses like, yo, Bree, dead ass. If you have my kids call that nigga daddy again, it's all smoke, no brakes, or is it no gas? Either way, let me get into these comments. People gonna have to prove what it is that they say. Because to me, that just make the Pillsbury Doughboy look pussy. I mean, if you ask me, if you knew where they lived at, they address, and the only thing that kept you away is because she had some new dick and you saying his insecurities. You mean to tell me you gonna be a layaway dad for your kids because of the next man's insecurities? I didn't know you was the male version of Fix My Life like Ayana and shit like here. Cousin Mika, we need a Fix Your Life participant. We got another one. We got another one. Hey, God's Child D. I done feel scrape my knee getting over here. Yo, I'm dead. Yes. Because why is they playing? Why is they playing? They playing. You got the Pillsbury the Pillsbury dope. Slow down, Tay, because you know this. I'm trying not to laugh while I'm saying it, and that's what's making it hard for me. And this is what be happening when I be making my videos, y'all. It be all facts, but it be pure entertainment to me. And being that I'm not having to add no lies into it, it be actually But listen. You got the Pillsbury Doughboy over there with Timu clothing on, right? An aluminum jewelry and a top hat, right? In a Bible, right? And he's throwing scriptures every place that he can to try to prove that he was known as man. But he don't realize he just known as pussy. Pussy. How Grace Jones said it in which we call it pussy. Puss. See, Robert don't fight women, and that's how you know. He'll tell you, I'm not going back and forth with no woman, but bring the nigga. That man knew where Robert was at for 6 years. You ain't not. I know the niggas that I be fucking with, the motherfuckers that listen. If I had a crazy nigga the nigga that she's saying that her nigga was, if she was fucking with a crazy nigga for real, okay, she would have had to get an order of protection against the baby daddy, okay? Because it wouldn't have been nothing that I would have said to stop my nigga, okay, from knocking on a bitch. You must be out your motherfucking mind. I want to see my son. Like, what? What are we saying here? Bitch, you gonna be like all 52 motherfucking states. And everywhere you at, I'm gonna be. Best to believe. But if you telling me you stepped off for another nigga insecurity, he was insecure. Wait, what that got to do with the kids? He was insecure. The kids wasn't insecure. So why was you not there? That's why I said he come with accessories, pistols and pit bulls. He's like a Mr. Potato Head. You did the pieces is just all rearranged. All are rearranged. And you can make them into what you want. You could put the mustache in the ear. You could put the lips in the eye. Because if he want us to believe the shit that he coming out here telling us, he got to be out his rabbit ass mind. Just like the lady over there with the half a tongue and the bitch with the hair, with no hair over her ears. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's why I said if he just wanted his page to go up, that's all he had to say. That's why I made the commercial for the Rent a Daddy commercial for him this weekend. 1-800 Rent a Daddy. And that's the nigga that's gonna show up. You understand? Him, the Pillsbury fucking doughboy. The pussy. Fuck out of here. Your baby mama need her car. Why her shit getting repo? Why you ain't helping her with them payments? Huh? Huh? She done put all you bum ass niggas on and ain't none of y'all helping her none. What you bringing to the fucking table? What you do? It seemed like you ain't doing shit, but spending all your money on Timu that you get. And damn sure you ain't doing shit with the children. We ain't seen none of y'all go on vacation with the kids. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. We ain't seen it. And y'all see Taby got different types of eyes. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna put some eyes when I come to these cameras. Look, this one ain't even got no motherfucking ears. You see that? Tay J broke it. My grandson broke it. Okay. But just because something bend, don't mean it still ain't gonna work. These motherfuckers work enough for me to be able to see these comments, baby. And these glasses is a actual goddamn replica of the Pillsbury Doughboy. Okay. All right. Okay. He's supposed to be a daddy, but he not a full daddy. He a broken daddy. These are supposed to be some glasses, but they not a full pair of glasses. They some broken glasses. This is him. He's like broken fucking glasses. The hell? Mm-mm. We told Bree when she put her bifocals on, that means she lying. She ain't never put them glasses on again. We ain't seen them glasses in so motherfucking long, but the lying still ain't stopped. If you took the glasses off to convince us that you wasn't lying no more, you should have at least stopped fucking lying along with taking the glasses off. And now you done added these two bum ass, like I said, niggers to the goddamn crew. What they doing for you? They doing for you? Because the people, they said you broke. Like how they was over there thinking it was a joke saying Robert was broke. Because how you making a joke about somebody else people's and your people's going through the same thing? Equal. Equal. I guess it's equal opportunity. She lost money thinking it was funny, spending all her money on a goddamn dummy. And he lost money trying to get his kid away from a dummy and out of a marriage with a dummy. God damn, they are not the same. I'd rather, have to rebuild my money, using my money towards, because getting out that relationship was an investment. Okay. And if they say you're supposed to put your money into investments, getting out of the relationship with that crazy bitch was an investment. Because if he got this out of 6 years, imagine if he would have been there for 12. Dustin. Imagine if he stuck around for a dozen years. That's why Robert is bald. That's why he got to go by here. Okay? Because if he decided to have or think about having any type of hair grow while he was in that relationship, it was never going to happen. Because she was stressing him the fuck out. He had to keep a bald head. Robert had to keep his head bald. That's right. Let them know they could bless the host. Let me see some rainbows. Let me see some rainbows. We don't got paintballers. We got rainbow throwers. That's what we got up in here with Tay. And y'all be looking out for me the long way. I don't always be, saying too much, but y'all really be making me smile. I ain't gonna lie, because whether I'm online or offline, the support be definitely real. From those that send monetary gain and from those that just check on me every damn day or just comment within my comment section, baby. Like, y'all is deeply appreciated. She done went there to rent a goddamn car and nobody told her. You know how the commercial be like, who's gonna tell him? So who's gonna tell him? So nobody told her all this goddamn time she was renting a car. Ain't this the same person that came on the internet and was bragging about not owning shit? Did nobody inform her that when you don't own shit, that mean that somebody could come back and get it? Do you know that when you don't own shit, like, I mean, just being honest, right? If it's not your house and you renting, if that landlord decides that they want to do something different, sell that property to somebody else, and let's just say that somebody else don't want it attached to the people that already lived in it, you got the motherfucking go. So it doesn't matter how many years you've been living in some shit. When things changes or things change, you have to change with it. That's the point of owning some shit. The only person that could tell you some shit is you shit. If it ain't what you doing, then ain't nothing doing. But for you to be putting all this money into renting shit and you actually got money to be owning shit, to have that type of conversation is some stupid shit. And all them old ladies, that's why I said old don't make you mature. Age don't make you mature. Common sense do. And everybody don't have common sense, unfortunately. Because somebody should have skilled you. Somebody should have told you. Somebody should have let you know. No, baby. Because the amount of money that you done put into renting some shit, you could have already owned some shit or been in the process of being about to be done paid off some shit. Imagine you living in an apartment for 15 years. And now the landlord decide that they want to sell that establishment. And you have everything attached to that establishment, even though it's not your establishment. You now have to uproot and do something different. Versus when you own something, it's yours, is for the next generation and even the generation after that. Not only is it a place to live, now it's also an asset. Let me tell you something. I tell y'all all the time, Tay come from two fucking hoods, okay? The hood and motherhood. I put motherhood first. So the first second that this mother is able to get her kids out the fucking hood and own some shit and get some land, that's what I'm doing, friend. That's why I say I do this as a business. It's not for nothing. It's to put change into your life. And if you receive an opportunity to change your life, that's exactly what you're supposed to do, especially when you got people that's looking up to you. I would not want my kids to see me spending money on a man, but I don't have nothing to stand on to say that's ours. What's ours? When we go into this man house or when you leaving us to go to this man house, you go into a place where that man own his shit. You can't put him out your shit that's rented because he could always go to his shit that he owns. And then you got a person in your house that you spending on, but they not properly spending or bigging you up. It ain't got nothing to do with being a trick. Because when you with the person and you actually give a fuck about them, you're going to make sure you put in benefit. You're going to pour into them. The same way you pour into him for him to come out here and live up to this whack ass persona, whatever y'all may make it to be. That person should be pouring into you equally, even down to the factors of the dumbass decision of the car. That's because people be trying to live well above their means and appease the people to see. It's for the factors of people seeing you driving in the motherfucking five. All your kids can't even fit in that motherfucking car. How the fuck you got some shit that the kids can't fit? Only you and your piece of dick. And fucking with him, you gonna end up back in that white van, friend. You gonna be right back in that white fucking van. We not trying. They say we trying. We not trying to get you back in that white van. We not trying to see you in that white van. It's the nigga that you laying next to. Back to food stamps in section 8, Bree. Since you're right, Tay don't do our boy like that. You right. You right. You right. You right. You see Bree Latte working on some shit over here. Takes no for real. I don't give a fuck. When I get paid on my YouTube, nigga, my kids get paid. Okay, not for nothing. It ain't none of y'all business, but I give my kids $125 out of my pay if my gross meets what it's supposed to meet, because it's not just my world, it's latte world. And I want to teach them a responsibility along the factors of our journey. This is not just my journey. They got to see me build something from the ground up. At the end of the day, they see their mother got it out the mud. I don't give a fuck what anybody else puts on it. The same way you can go out and give yourself to the white man for a 9 to 5, you should be able to pour that into yourself to stay alive. And this shit is a business. And that's how it's going to be. But it's supposed to be generational wealth for me. So if I'm going to grow from it, my kids is going to grow from it too. And you're going to also see my part in them with me. If you go in my YouTube channel, my kids is all over it. All up in my shorts. We doing this, we doing that, because you have to make memories instead of making mess. Okay, we going to make mistakes in life because, like I said, nobody is perfect. But if you could give them as much of you to change the views that the world is putting out here in front of them, I don't want my kids, my boys, to be no real niggas. Oh, well, why I want all the YNs is ending up fucking dead. How many mothers is crying because their sons is being taken away before they even be able to have their own babies? How many little girls is out here looking for love in all the wrong places in these niggas because they gotta go outside to feel like they get the love that they need? No, I make sure I text my kids. My daughter was in school today and it was funny as shit. It was her lunch period. Even though I was working, I knew it. So I sent her a text like, baby, I love you and I'm proud of you. She gonna write me back and say what I did. Well, you ain't did nothing other than be born, duh. I just wanted you to know that regardless to what, don't think that your hard work goes unnoticed. People think that these kids go to school and they don't got pressure on them just living everyday life like we do. You have to remind them if nobody loves them, you do. That don't come with a money value. Love is free. And people struggle with it on an everyday basis, baby. Okay? I don't want my kids to be out here with what's next or into what's going on. I want them to be better than what the fuck it is. And even though we coming from where we are, we ain't got to act like where we at, because it's something better coming up next. And if I'm going to be the person, or if God put it in me and give me the blessing to be the person to pull me and my kids out the fucking mud, I'm going to pull with all my strength because I take my motherhood serious as shit. What's the purpose? Buying jewelry and doing this, that, and the third. When you pawn that shit, is not worth what you paid for it in the first place. But what you pour in your children, you will definitely get the value out. You will. If they see you be about something, it will determine your children. And I'm not even saying pressure. They will be happy to be on some old shit. Well, because my mom, this, like, not for nothing, my daughter is happy to listen. My mom, she's a YouTuber. She do this, that, and the third. To some, it may not seem like much, but she not like, oh, my mother at the club every weekend. I don't know shit. When I go to bed, she not in the house. No, my kids wake up and go to sleep to me every morning and every night. When my kids is getting ready for school, I'm getting ready with them. Okay, I want to know how your day been. I want to know who you conversated with. All right. And even though they say that some stuff be too much for children, we got to make sure that our children is aware of the people that's out there. Do you see this bitch with the half a tongue? Do you want your kids to run into any of them? And at least if they run into people like that, you want them to be able to be prepared and still know how to control themselves, no matter what their surroundings may consist of. This world is wicked. If you don't stand for nothing, you're going to fall for anything. Okay? And if you didn't like the version of you who you was, then your child is a blank piece of paper for you to get another chance of doing something great. Even if you felt like you wasn't great to you, you can be great to them. And even though we don't have full, because our kids is human, they still going to make their fucking decisions. And they going to make fucking mistakes. But don't judge them like you wasn't perfect. Be an advisory. Okay? That's what I'm saying. People be trying to serve the wrong purpose. I'm going to be honest. Robert can put up content, but I guarantee you, if his daughter was to show people his content, it would be content that she would be able to brag on, because it shows that her, listen, my daddy's into me. And what? Look, you go down my daddy page, me. Yup. Me. Yup. Me. A little girl. Daddy is her best friend. Fuck is you talking about? A little girl, daddy is her world. So to see that little girl know that she's her daddy world as well, are you kidding me? Ain't that supposed to be what the fuck we go for? I would think so. I would think so. I would think so. I would think so. She let her daughter see Latte, even though my grandson did not know business see EMS. That's right. Listen, I don't give a fuck what your kid is doing. If your child is waking up every day, let them know that you are proud of them. People deal with depression and shit on an everyday basis. Mental illness is a real thing, and so many people sweep it up underneath the rug. Okay? All right. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. So to have reassurance that you got somebody there that got your back, is never wrong with that, because I don't want somebody to love me just because of what I'm doing. Okay, so that means if I wasn't doing what I was doing, that means you wouldn't love me. How about love me for who I am? Okay, and help me accept me for more of who I am in me. Because when you have the factors or the pressures of living up to what other people think that you should be, that destroys people mentally. That'll make people feel, a person feel like they are never enough. Okay? If me and my kids woke up the next day, I am proud of you, baby. God picked us. It could have been somebody else. Everybody don't get that chance. And if you given a chance to do something different today that you possibly fucked up with yesterday or didn't get a chance to do, life is golden, boo-boo. Life is golden. Anything that you add into your life is an extra. Money don't make you, people don't make you, and the visions of others. And I say the visions of others because a lot of times we look at ourselves through the visions of other people's eyes. And that's where people get stuck on what other people think of them. No, go blind if you have to. Fuck that. I can't see a thing. Be Ray Charles to the bullshit. Be Ray Charles to the bullshit. It's not about shitting on a person. It's about teaching a person. And that's why I swear I'm going to say this with my whole insides, because I mean this. Just being honest. That's why I watch Auntie Pimo's videos. I find comfort in her voice, because just because I'm schooling you, that doesn't mean that you're going to like it. You don't tell me how to teach. The fact is that you get taught. And sometimes when you teaching a person with likeness, it's not going to be effective. the way that you need it to be effective. Sometimes you need that hardness to let a person know, no, I'm not playing with you. And at the end of the day, what I'm saying is for the best of you. It don't got nothing to do with me having to be a friend to, because see, a friend to you is still supposed to tell you the truth, not be a yes man. And if I know that you could do better then what the fuck you doing? I'm going to tell you about it. And Auntie Pimo definitely gives me that auntie vibe and that comfort to make a person want to straighten up, even if they not straightened up. I'm not trying to beat you down. I'm trying to build you up because I see you breaking yourself. And it's not cool. And if a lot of people did that to the sisters that they were sitting next to in these situations, homeboys, this world might be a little bit of a better place. Everybody trying to be somebody's friend or trying to fit the fuck in. I wasn't made to fit in. Tay was the type of person to stand the fuck out. That's why I'm so colorful. That's why if I step into a room, you're going to notice me. You're going to notice me. And God intended it to be that way. Why am I going to dumb myself down when God brightened my light up? That don't make sense. Don't fit in when you can stand out. Okay? And I'd rather stand out because that's what gets my voice heard. What this girl with this colorful hair got to say over here? And if you actually in it for some real shit and you like to hear some, you're going to actually say, you know what? Well, she got some shit to say. And shit funny. Because I be funny not even on purpose. I be dead serious. And sometimes that make it even more funnier. But don't judge a book by its cover. But at least have a book. Who the fuck want to start their life and end it in the same place? That is the most boringest shit in the world. Okay, when people read your book, they supposed to go through chapters. And if you've lived a life, you're going to have different chapters. You're going to have some good ones. You're going to have some bad ones. You're going to have some shit you didn't believe yourself. You're going to have some shit that you wish you could go back to. But the fact is this book consists of you. In this book, no book should consist of one page. A book should come with pages. And the story is going to change as you go throughout the book. And that's just real shit. My book ain't gonna be the same. I went from what they say one closet to having 6. God multiplied it. Okay, because he will definitely prepare your table in front of your fucking enemies. He made sure I was able to stand on my feet because no matter what I was going through, I kept going. And that's the type of people that God liked to serve him. Even through the factors of me going through something myself, I was still able to be of service, a positive service to someone else. Not only did I rejoice and get myself out of the situation that I was in, I also spoke on a person to put some purity and some truth in the situation that they was in. So my blessing is a blessing and I'm appreciative of it. I'm not trying to skip through my book. My book is interesting. I want to actually read every page. And I'm the person that's living it. So a person can't attack you with something that you've been through. It is not a scar. It is a stripe. Stop being ashamed of where you came from to be where you at. Nigga, you got a story to tell. That's the type of people I fuck with. I don't want a boring ass bitch that was just giving some shit. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. I want a bitch that done dealt with some adversity in her own head. Like when I lay down at night, my thoughts still be fucking talking to me. Like, bitch, what we gonna do tomorrow? Did you close the refrigerator? Is the light off in the bathroom? Did you empty the fucking garbage? Like shit like that. Bitch, do you got enough weed for until Friday? Like when you actually a person that's mentally active, you're going to actively be mental. And when I say that, you're not perfect. So some days is going to outweigh others, but your book is supposed to actually show who you are. So if at some point in time you went, what is down though? What's fucked? Because my rich ain't your rich. rich ain't your rich. Your rich ain't my rich. So what you got that you might be happy with, I might not be happy with that shit. That might not be shit to me. It may take 100 million to make you happy. It may just take me 100,000. Nobody is the same. Nobody is supposed to take the same lane. Nobody is supposed to have the same path. Nobody is supposed to have the same math. Then math would not be fucking mathing. Hey, Meek. I love you, God, mommy. I mean, the math is not mathing. I want to talk to somebody that got some knowledge, that been through something and got out of something, even if it wasn't the factors of something negative, even if it has something to do with business. I'd rather somebody show me, because Robert, not for nothing, right? We're going to go back to the factors of an example, because it's good to make an example for the people in the back, right? A person that can show me business ethic and where they at and how they got there versus people that's trying to get where this person actually already been and is. I'd rather listen to the person with the blueprint. Robert can show me something that none of these bitches could tell me about. And that got something to do with business. Numbers, he did that. Money, he made that. Family, he had that. And the kids, he take care of it. At the end of the day, knowledge is positive. He spreads it. At the end of the day, I'm confused. I don't want to fucking be chasing or trying to follow behind somebody that feels like they either got a point to prove or somebody to get back at. No, my chapters is not about that. I don't come on the YouTube streets and compare. Hey, AC. I don't come and compare myself to somebody else's work and what somebody else is doing, because if I'm focused on what they doing, that means I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay? If I'm focused on what they doing, that means I'm not doing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. And I actually got shit to do. And when you got shit to do, you're not going to let things interrupt that because you're focused. And I'm focused on getting from here to there. So if it don't got nothing to do with getting from here to there, Tay won't be included at all. At all. So be comfortable with your book and be comfortable with your fucking chapters. Don't let nobody use what you been. I've been here. That was me. Look at me now, bitch. And I say it all the time. And people think that it's a joke, but I be dead ass serious. The shit that I accomplished in my closet, some of them bitches should have got in there with me. Because if I got in and out the closet and you still in the same fucking place, I rest my case. That goes to show you why you shouldn't watch other people. Because when you watching other people, that means that you sitting down on yourself. If you watching somebody else's video, you ain't making one. The difference is, while I'm watching your video, I'm editing mine. But you doing a live talking about me. And I'm doing a video making money, and then I'm going to do a live and talk nothing about you, and I'm still going to make money. So the only way you're going to make money is if you talk about me. And me personally, I'm not even supposed to be the content, baby, but I am very much something to talk about. So if that's what you choose to do, you could get me double views, because free promotion is a good thing. I mean, you could sit there and say what you say, but people is definitely going to come and check in on who you're speaking of, baby. Like, let me see. Yeah, because even if they coming over, like, I can't stand this bitch. When people be in my comments and they be talking shit, I be like, thank you for the view. And thank you for the comment. Please come again. Come again. All you do is talk about breed. At this point in time, that's the job that I service. It's a choice. See, when you have a choice to do something, that's what it is. It's not because I can't do something else. I'm interested in what it is, or interested in what it is that is going on right now. So don't nobody tell me how long the fuck to be here. Why don't you bitches go? The circle, triangle, squares. Because what content are y'all bringing anywhere? Y'all done turned this shit into the chat line. Y'all remember the chat line where people used to be in the goddamn rooms talking to each other over the phone, and then you have that one irritating or two irritating ass motherfuckers that come in and be mad loud. So the people that's actually having a decent conversation in the room can't hear each other. Like I remember back in the days, they had like the Ravens, the Brooklyn Ravens, Staten Island Ravens, or whatever other chat line that you are. If you want to party, party with us. And then you go in and you got like 5 or 6 motherfuckers in a room that don't know each other talking. Nah, 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 nah. You used to could boot people out the room and all type of shit. But these motherfuckers, I think they still stuck in the chat line phase. Because if you're going to imagine the torture of coming on the internet and actually having to talk about the bitch that you say that you don't like or that gets under your skin. And then to know that that's the only way that you're going to make money, friend. Does that not make you feel more so like if it was no me, there would be no you? Because see, there's a lot of content out here to discuss too. Like Bree, that's content. That's content. Okay. My sister and her friend said she had met Babel had baby father and broke baby in ATL, and they were so rude. But it was because her rental daddy was checking the girls out. Probably so. Probably so. You know, people got insecurity issues. But for real, I wouldn't want to do that. I would not want to come on the internet and every day and be like, and another thing, you know, Lupac over there talking about on her platform and this, that, and the third, and upper, yeah, that upper, so and so. And that latte in her closet and that amber in her chips. Well, fuck it. We could all gather in our closet, right? In my closet. Amber could share her chips with me. I got some oil for upper bulb up in here, okay? And anybody else that choose to get in where they fit in can definitely come in. But the difference is, imagine that being your content. You hear that? It's slow for that. It's slow for that. Ah, they all gonna laugh at you. They all gonna laugh at you. Let me see. But you know, Tay just came through because I'm going live on my other page. Make sure y'all got y'all notification. Hey, Brandy. I'm gonna stay a couple of minutes just because you just came in, friend. But I was just getting ready to say, make sure y'all subscribe to my other page because I'm going live on it today too. Okay. And it's gonna be a different conversation, but happen to do surrounding the same situation, of course, of course. So you definitely don't want to miss it. And I don't know if y'all got one yet, but a couple of people do. But make sure you get you a membership too, because some stuff we got to throw behind the wall, right? Some people say that because they want to talk shit about people and they members only live, right? So they make it a members only live so they can talk about shit. But for me, I have to put the facts there. And sometimes if you put the facts out and about, people be wanting to strike your page because they don't want other people to find out. You understand what I'm saying? So we can't be doing that. Moderators, can you definitely drop my link for her, please, if it's a possibility? And my buy me a coffee link too, if y'all got it by any chance. If anybody would like to sponsor or support me throughout this live, that would definitely be appreciated. I definitely am grateful for the ones that already have. My family is the shit. Y'all definitely legit. But yeah, Tay gonna be live on her other page later on today. I have to go and do the mommy thing because I gotta make sure my kids get fed. I can't stay on this internet all day and don't get shit done. Listen, y'all already love me, so y'all already know what it is, and I bet you y'all proud of me because I do what I'm supposed to do. So make sure y'all do what y'all supposed to do. Punch up that like button, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, and your girl Tay will definitely be back like a Cadillac, okay? Okay. And listen, duck, because these YouTube streets is dangerous, baby. But Brandy, we dealing with a repo and rent daddy. We dealing with a repo and a rent daddy. And girl, they said that Bree is broke. They said that. They was like, Bree is broke. They said Bree is broke. Now she trying to take shit back or gotta take shit back because you thought it was a joke when you tried to destroy your ex-husband shit, and now you got to deal with it. Now Karma is your friend, and let's see how you like it while you spending 30,000. Brandy. We was talking about all of that. We was talking about the lady that got a half a tongue and we can't understand nothing she be saying. Then we was talking about the lady that ain't got no hair over her ears that be over there. She ain't got no hair over her ears and she got water on her bottom behalf. She got water in the bottom half. Somebody gonna have to poke her with a pen, let some of that water out. And then we was talking about the circles, squares, and triangles that be trying to come for Robert, and I don't see the fuck how, because everything that came out this man's mouth is documented. Documented. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But listen, make sure y'all catch me over that way. Okay, stay safe, stay safe. If nobody told you they love you today, just know, Tay, definitely do it. Your girl is what? Is out, y'all.